Hi everybody, I hope you're well. Just coming to have a quick chat about the energy today, as it's really significant. So whether you're consciously aware of this or whether you will listen to some of it and then maybe feel it, is absolutely okay. Today we have a massive shift for since 2008. The planet Pluto has been in Capricorn. As a Capricorn, it's been intense. I've had a bit of a countdown today. And what does that mean? So with the energies of Pluto, it means that it's been transforming on every level. It literally transforms, opens up, breaks everything apart to really feel. So it can help you on every level of your being and who you are as a person, any attachments or boundaries. It's death and rebirth. Transformation is the key word. It's the power to transform absolutely everything that the energy comes into. And so that's why it's intense. It's shifting today into Aquarius. And so this means different things for those of us that are Capricorn or Aquarius or have lots of that in our chart. However, on a collective level, this means a great deal. So I'm just going to go through a little bit of it, because this energy is just teach us and breaks us open on every level. And what it's going to do for us in Aquarius is break us open of any aspects that we still have in separation of understanding who we are for each other, understanding us on a whole collective level. Today's energy in numerology is a number 2 as well. So even that is about uniting, strengthening, coming together. And so what it will mean is going forward, lots of new aspects for us in society as a general. It's the ability to build total new ways of living, governmental, all of those types of aspects. It's really going to look at medicine, anything to do with change, our well-being, how we live, humanity, in general. And that will be because of Aquarius's influence as well. So everything will be death and rebirth. So the Capricorn energy has been structures, old energies falling down, all of the older vibration that has, really been resisting. So you've heard me talk about that for a long time, and a lot of people out there now are. And the last 10 years more, I've literally been working and teaching within my Awakening Healing program about what that means, how we prepare ourselves, how we shift out of that old paradigm into this new vibration. And that really has been since 2012, this new vibration, but it heightens now because of this aspect coming into Aquarius. So it's going to be, this is a time of coming together. It's not going to be in separation and, community. But community doesn't mean just a few people going off grid, just the conscious awakened souls coming together to unite. This is about, as I've always maintained, a massive energy of a new way of living for absolutely everybody. And that seems quite hard for a lot of people to understand, because we currently have different levels of awareness where that just doesn't seem to be possible. But already from your heart, observing what's taking place in the world, that everything is purging, a massive healing, a massive realignment, but for the better. And I have never had any doubt about that. The noise of that structure as it's been coming down has been a lot. But from now, this focus now coming into Aquarius is about humanitarian. If you've looked at any of my work before, or any way I've ever described that, or you're in my Awakened Inner Circle, you'll know that I always use the word humanitarian as the word instead of politics, because that's what it is. The keeping us separate without an opinion is not going to help. We have to have our voice. We have to actively participate. So humanitarian, collective, truth, progress, technology. People are much more accepting of that now. But again, early days of teaching some of these aspects about new vibration, people were quite shocked to look at technology as not just materialistic, which is more in the Capricorn energy. Technology in the right hands, this is the key. So all of the fears about cashless societies and money and all those exchanges, physical, practical, materialistic things of the Capricorn energy, coming into this new energy of Aquarius means that all of those things can be positive if it's in the right hand, if we're advancing. So Aquarius will bring us innovative ideas. It will be much more of that freedom is the word, freedom. So it's for the right energy, it's for the truth, it's for the positive. And this awareness is way beyond the systems, the practical, and everything that we had. And the good qualities of the Capricorn, of that loyalty as well, anything in business and structure and ambition, and all of that can, really transformed into something positive, is something to be really, really open to and looking at it. It's very humbling what we've all been through, whether you have that awareness or not. And so what we have the ability to do now is from a much, much higher level of compassion at the very, very least. So this is uniting and stopping segregation. It's joining our knowledge together. Now, I started to do lots of things 2 to 4 years ago where I have a total surrender to what we are going into. And now we're entering this next phase. We're much more further into it. But so many people haven't been ready. Now people are ready. It's joining everything together, stopping that segregation, because that's what the old system and structure has taught us. Celebrate together what we achieve. So all of the natural resources, how we live, how we on this whole earth plane of how we actually function, if you like, has to change. Celebrate all of that together. As I said, collective resources are really important as well. And so it's illusion, all of the competition. It doesn't mean that we don't have to do well. It doesn't mean we should have learnt the lessons now of valuing ourselves. Lots of times I've been teaching again over the last 15 years where I really helped people to push to charge their worth, to get their value, to understand. That's because we have to all learn that. Once you've achieved that, you're then entering a next level of compassion and working in a different way. It is why there's lots of talk about tithing and bartering and donations and all of the rest of it. So that will come into your awareness as well. The illusion of competition, or just doing something to do and achieve well for yourself, or just for your family or your small unit, it's way beyond there. Business, absolutely not going to look anything like we've previously had, thankfully. So again, the compassion comes in. It's just not as you saw it. It's not that way. It's way beyond anything to do with ego or self, which can bring the self-centeredness. And it doesn't mean that people aren't doing things for the right reason or for the gain or the collective good. But there's still an element of where you'll have noticed coming down the last few years is that transformation of people that are famous or well known, or salaries, or what we value. It's completely shifted, hasn't it? And it's about bringing in that balance now of that, and making things not so far away that the people and things are idolized. It's bringing in to be much more humbled. I've had some amazing humbling experiences recently, and it always comes from the sources we least expect it. And so be open. What I wanted to say, I wrote a note here earlier, is trust. Start to trust now that people will do the right thing. Okay, and that might seem hard because you get so caught up in what is going on in the world. And I don't mean that you're looking at all the media and all the rest of it, but the conscious soul, the awakened soul, have been the people often to be a bit more fearful as well, because of the noise, and gone into a lot of separation, and sometimes aim things at the wrong people that are light. And that's just because you become suspicious of everything. So try to ease and go calmly in that direction, to ease that from yourself. But anyone that is still out just to achieve it all, just for self, and in business. And like I say, that doesn't have to be a negative thing, but it's just not really resonating with this energy. It's resonating with the old energy. And so really, they're only just projecting new energy. It's not what they're actually residing in. So be mindful, humble, create balance in your life. Know that we are all here to share our journey. We're just walking each other home. We're all part of the same massive energy jigsaw, and then all together we can literally achieve something extraordinary now. We will do, and each of us are extraordinary. Stop the them and us. Stop fighting the old vibration. And how you do that is to surrender deeply now. Surrender and release the labels. Go much more further into meditation and healing. Inspire others, be inspired, but always take the action. And those that have worked with me in the last 15-20 years as I've been on this journey, totally in new vibration, I always say actively participate, because we are the change. So yeah, being the change. Anyone that has previously attended my Awaken and Healing program, which is a reprogram of everything for you, but you do the work, that will be running again soon. And the next level for those that want to come and resit and explore the next level for themselves. Take care, everybody. Enjoy the energy. Namaste.